You guys, we're here. Thank you. Our sweet Kate had some kind of apartment water malfunction, but
Sorry.
she handled her business, and here she is. Yay. So I hope everything's okay, Kate.
It is. It is. It worked itself out.
Okay, good.
You know me, just
That's
trying to figure out how to use YouTube.
so. Hi, you guys. Hi. And it's my channel, so I'll start. I see in the chat. I see you guys, and we know everybody. You guys know Cathy, the Kitschy Cat,
Hi.
and there's Kate. Down. You guys know us all by now, but if you are new and you just haven't chatted, then hi. We don't see you, but hi. Thanks for being here. And if you are new, of course, this is my channel that you're on. I hope you're subscribed. Cathy, the Kitschy Cat, has a YouTube channel that's great. I do attend her sales because, not to sound shady, Cathy, but she's one of the channels that has a little bit smaller attendance so far. It gets bigger every time I go in. But those channels that have smaller attendance where you don't have to fight 400 people, you get some deals. And I have gotten a lot of good stuff from Cathy. So, and then there's Kate, who's relatively new only to YouTube. Believe me, she's a good seller. You should see she sold. If you look at her Etsy, you can see how much sold she's had. It's crazy. I'm like, gosh, she's been doing this a long time. And she knows her stuff. So these girls know their stuff for sure. But regardless, their links are down in the video description. I did get that up already. Links to YouTube, our email addresses if you need it again, and a link to Kate's Etsy store. She does not sell on eBay. And so far, I don't think she's on Whatnot. And so far, this is the only sale that she's doing. I mean, she may do her own or other people in the future. So when you're watching Kate's videos, which are about a week out, I believe, her Etsy store is where you need to go. And it's in the link, okay? And let me tell you a story. So that deer she had with the mushroom, yeah, I was late watching her video. Almost set my alarm for those days when I stay up all night and I have to sleep in. I wasn't there at 10 o'clock with my time when her video dropped, or 8 o'clock my time. It's 10 o'clock Eastern, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 o'clock Eastern, and then 9 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock my time Mountain, and I missed it. By the time I got there, someone had already went straight to her Etsy and bought it. So yeah, you want some cool stuff from Kate, you better keep an eye on her morning videos and get over to her Etsy store. Okay. And Cathy just mainly does sales on her channel and other people. Cathy's well networked in, lots of friends. She's on lots of other people's sales. So not a lot of thrift with me videos yet, but I know someday she'll probably do that, when she feels ready.
Yeah.
But still, she does a lot of sales, and every Thursday typically is one on her channel. Typically, are you going to do it tomorrow, Cathy?
I think I'm going to try to pull together a very small one. Yeah, just
you are going to, okay? Yeah. Because we got her. Us three are now going to do every second Wednesday of the month,
right?
So, I think Cathy will get used to the back-to-back just once a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, Cathy will have a small sale for us tomorrow. Okay, you guys. All right. Let's see. Any other housekeeping? Oh, this again. I still have something that somebody won, Diana Cole. If you're in the background, you didn't email me your address, so it's still here. Your free ring. Oh my gosh. All right. And I don't think I have any other housekeeping. Do you girls have anything you need to say before we say hi to everybody and start?
Just for me, just that when you email me, make sure you put an S in Kitschy, and that, yes, it is AOL.
Yes, mine was Hotmail, 1997.
Yeah. And I will say, just to make sure you email me your information, just because I do have like a lot of people's addresses saved in my pirate ship, but I don't know which one's what with your usernames and such. So I get confused. I'm not as together as some people are.
I think we love you just the way you are. You are a little on the quirky, eclectic side, but we do love that about you. Your videos make me giggle. My mom is such a huge fan now, too. Speaking of mom, hi, Mom. I see you called me. I'll call you when it's not my turn. But hi, Mom. I still haven't made it over to show my mom how to participate in the chat on her computer. So she's still watching us on the phone. So once again, if my mom calls me on something that's mine and says, I want that, I got to give my mom first dibs. You guys know moms trump everything, okay?
Love it.
Mom, I'll call you. I'll check you in a minute while Cathy's doing hers and see what you have to say. Okay, so let me flip over some comments. I want to say hi to everybody. Let me start at the top. Some people were here waiting on us. Love you guys. There's Kaz. Kaz was here waiting on us. And LaDonna has added to her name, so we now know more about her other social media. You all know LaDonna. That's me saying hi to the early people and telling them we're almost ready. Cheryl's here. I want to say something to Cheryl. Cheryl, I was only watching on my TV, so I didn't comment, but I saw you on a live chat the other night. Hang on, it's coming to me. Princess. Yeah, Princess Carolina. And you are adorable. I love your little voice. You're adorable. Okay. And Lisa's here. Hi, hi. And they're saying hi to each other. And let's see, Romola. Well, hi. Hi, Romola. Let's see. Uniquely Shan hunting for treasure. And some more talking to each other in the chat. You guys will make friends in these chats of all these sales. Because you'll see a lot of the same people, and little by little, I've seen people make friends. Find out that they live maybe in the same town or not too far from each other. So talking about that kind of stuff they are, and the weather. Hi, Brenda. Brenda says hi to Kate. There's some more love for Kate, yes. Kate came in to say hi, even though she was troubleshooting. Rebecca, hi, hi. And Peter's here. Hi, hi. And then she says hi to everybody. Oh, and my girl Amy's here. Hi, Amy. How did the jewelry sale with your mom go? I could only watch half of it. I hope that finished out well. Candace, hi, hi. Atlanta Deb, hi, Deb. There's some more love for Kate. Yeah, I think this is your only your third one, right?
Yeah.
One together. Yeah. Colleen's here. Miss Charlotte is here. Sandy. All right, you guys. Oh, and Jennifer. So notifications obviously have gone out. And I see the Glassy sisters. Hi, hi. And let me see how Cheryl responds. Yes, and Miss Dam, yes. Yeah, that was fun. Because I can, I kind of knew what you look like from your little icon there, but it was cute to see your cute face and hear your voice. Your voice is sweet. All right, you guys. Oh, and Kristen Ruby, I think she's here. I just talked to her this morning. Yeah. Kristen's local. We had a little chat this morning. Yes. Okay, you guys. Well, we're going to start. Most of you know how we do this, and we will do just in case. Most of you like just in case, so we will do that, okay? If you're an active bidder on that item, when we're doing the countdown and up until a shot caller puts in the item closed, you can put in a just in case if you're really worried about missing out on an item that you totally love. You see our emails. I personally, takes me 24 to 48 hours typically to invoice. I did not invoice for my last week's sale because it was just a few of you that bought a lot of stuff, right? So I kept open boxes, but those will be invoiced first after today. If you're not here, if you didn't make it and you're watching this later, know that those will go out first, okay? But I did keep some open boxes in case, to add on for today. Let's see. And hi, Shop Mod. There's Sandy. Good to know your name. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's see. Wait a minute. Let me see. And Amy's answering. I hope your mom liked it. I hope she enjoyed it. I hope she enjoyed it, Amy. Anything else? Oh, today might be a fashion show for me. If you guys watch my videos, I've been complaining. I have all this cool clothing that I bought thrifted. and I haven't been going anywhere, right? Just thrifting. And so sometimes I've been wearing it and I'm like, this is, here's a thrifted piece. So you guys, I'm doing it today for Valentine's week. So here is, and I might change out on this red. I might just change out. We'll have a little fashion show of my thrifted stuff. But some of you do like clothing. This is a Terry Mugler style 80s blazer. I cannot afford a Terry Mugler. I don't know about you guys. This is as close as I could get. I found it at the thrift store. But Terry Mugler in the 80s and 90s was so, I've always wanted something like this. So this is a more fast fashion, but it's a good enough quality. But I love this. So I think the tag might still be on it because this is the first time I wore it. But it's got bling on it. And, it's a crossover. And then with the carved. And then it had a brooch on it. Now, I don't know if this was aftermarket or what. But there was a brooch on this side of the snaps. Okay. So thank you. It was probably like $8 or $9. Huh?
I said it's very cool.
I know. I like this.
Yeah, the cut.
I like that. Yeah, this is my Terry Mugler copy, or not copy. How do you say that? What do the young girls like you guys say when? Oh, dupe. When it's not like a copy, like a counterfeit, it's just like an inspired. Yeah, this is my Terry Mugler dupe. All right, guys.
Is that a dove necklace?
Oh, and I wear this all the time. Yeah, this is one of the Betsy Johnson dupes.
Oh,
Pay too much for these things over on Poshmark and eBay, you guys. Most of them are dupes. They're not real Betsy Johnson, but this is a dupe. So I've been very honest about that. When I bought a bunch of them, I sold them at a proper price to you guys in a jewelry sale. Kept this one for myself, put it on a choker. It's pretty. That companies, when you send your ideas over to China to be made, I'm gonna get snarky and crunchy for a minute. Guess what happens when you do that to us and lose American jobs? Guess what happens to your ideas? They copy them and then they remake them and they send them back over here under a different name. So a lot cheaper. So maybe you might want to keep some of those manufacturing jobs in America. And I'm talking to the big game companies that have it made over in China, but then still charge like outrageous designer prices. So,
that's true.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that was me getting crunchy. We'll get back on track now. Let's see. Thank you, Kristen. Yeah, I had a chat with Cathy in the green room. I'm like, can I pull this off? Is this okay? Is this red okay? She gave me a thumbs up on it. So I'm like, okay, but I might change out of it, especially if it messes with the camera when I'm showing stuff. Okay, you guys, that's enough of me. I think everybody's here. We don't have a shot caller. We can shot call for ourselves. It's not that big of a deal. It's just, we might get goofy every once in a while. But if anybody thinks they're going to be hanging out for a while with us, and I am going to say I'm going to try to stop at 4:00. And the reason that I have this an hour earlier today only, this Wednesday month only, is because Jocelyn has scheduled a whatnot for today instead of Sunday. And so I'm one of the mods. So I'm going to go help mods. So you guys, bless her heart. Get
so
this.
cool.
Jocelyn offered to move her whatnot for our sale. I'm like, no, you're not going to do that. Oh, but I forgot to tell you girls that, Cathy.
That's so sweet.
But that's the sweetest thing ever. And I'm like, no, you big dog, you don't do a lot for us. We'll move it down earlier and I'll be there. So anyways, after this, you guys can join me over on Whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
You can even watch it on your computer. Now, you can't enter the giveaways, but I want you to know you can watch Whatnot on your computer. I do. But then I have on my phone so I can enter giveaways or if I want to buy something. Anyway, so we better get started. So let me see. Did anybody say... I can do it. LaDonna, you can't? Oh, bless your heart. Now, LaDonna, if you need to tap out, let me know, and we'll find someone to hand the baton to, okay? So, LaDonna, you go to a lot of sales, and I'm just going to refresh for you here. I do going once, going twice, item close. We do that ourselves. I mean, item last call. We do that ourselves. And then you give them a little more time that you're very experienced. And then at some point put in item closed. I like to use item closed. I try to avoid the auction talk just in case. just in case
Yeah.
YouTube gets rowdy or authorities try to get rowdy. And then whatever emojis, okay? All right, so yes, so you guys, LaDonna, the lovely and very knowledgeable and experienced and well networked in LaDonna, will be our shot caller. And let me say hi to Cindy, who came in, and Lena, and Judy. A few people still coming in. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so we're going to start off with Cathy.
Okay.
You guys have any questions, just put it in the chat and one of us will try to answer.
Okay, so I did want to say that I do ship from Maine. I think we mentioned that. I can't remember now. But anyway, I ship from Maine. I do not invoice the night of the sale. I have to chill after a sale. So, and I mean that more than just kind of casually. I mean, I really do have to kind of relax after I have a sale. And I ship either the following day or the day after that. And then I hope for payment within the next 2 days of the invoice. I like to ship on Mondays and Tuesdays, just to have it all done over the weekend and out of the way. I'm trying to think. I thought there was something else. I think that's it, but just that I don't invoice until the next day. So, and before I get started, I need to show you guys this shirt. It is lobsters wearing top hats. I just thrifted. And it actually says, it's probably a pajama top. It says the cat's pajamas. So it even fits my name. So I thought it was hilarious. Anyway, I'm going to get started with a little piece of pottery. Hi, Stephanie. It's going to start at $8. This is starting at $8. It is not marked. I can tell you what pottery vibes it gives me, but I don't want to throw any names out there. But it's this nice aqua. Get it? It is crazed. There we go. There you can see the crazing there. It has age to it though. Here's the top. Here's where I say it has age to it. So I don't know what somebody wrote there, but it could be the person who threw the pottery. It's very simple though. If anyone is interested, I'm blurry. The measurement is 4 inches, 4 inches in height, and then 2 inches like in the widest points there. Starting at 8 on that one. Anyone? Yes, thank you. Anyway, it's a really lovely color. I think it is translating pretty true to color. It's aqua, but it's more of like a muted aqua. I just think it has a lot of character. Yeah, me too. I do too. It reminds me. Is this like a? I know it's not Van Briggle, but it makes me think of a Van Briggle like type color. So it's just not a color I've seen before. It might not be translating quite right, but I thought it was neat, and I found it at a Digger estate sale, and this is one of the things that I popped out of there. It was truly a Digger. So, so I am not seeing any interest. I don't think I saw anything. All right, so I'm just going to move along, and there we go. I don't think I saw anything. No.
Oh, sorry, I was on mute. So we're going to bring in Kate. There she is. Sorry, I had to call my mom. So I had to put myself on mute. I'm like, what is wrong, Mom?
That's funny.
All right. I am going to start it off with this super cute little stuffed mouse coming out of the cheese. It is made in Japan, and it's a dream pet. Oh, no, this one's not made in Japan. Just kidding. This one's new. This one's a newer one. This one's China, but it is dream pets. Anyway, he's a little goofy guy. He's got the cheese block. I'm starting it off at 5. Kate, did you bling out your hat? No, I didn't. I wish I did. It's such a good job. I bought it this way. I'm obsessed with it. It does make me want to bling out everything though. I went through a bling phase where I would rhinestone every single thing ever. And I mean, like, for 8 hours at a time with a hot glue gun, like a crazy person. Yeah,
Okay.
don't get me started with a hot glue gun.
Then I want to interject. Anybody who finds a bedazzler at the thrift store, I want you to get it for me so we can send it to Kate. She's gonna need a bedazzler.
Oh, I see Linda at 5 here. And just remember that I didn't say anything like useful. When you email me your information, I will email you an invoice within 24 hours. And I try to ship out pretty accordingly. I don't ship out on Saturdays usually, though. So either Thursday, Friday, or Monday, depending on when you message me your information. So I'm going to say going once. And the block of cheese is like a hard thing, and it's got the fabric over it. And he's coming out of the hole there. He's so funny. Going twice. I've burned my many fingers bedazzling with hot glue gun. Yeah, definitely have done that a few times. And last call. Chat shows top chat unless you change it.
Yes, I hope no one's having trouble with that today. We forgot to mention that to refresh often and make sure that you are in live chat, not top chat. Oh, hi, Linda. I had to let my daughter in. She brought me some vegetable sushi. Hi, Linda. So I didn't see you. Okay, here I come. Kate, you're all good, hon?
Yeah, thanks, Linda. I'll put you down for the mouse.
That is so cute. Okay. All right, sorry. Ooh, yes. Okay, it's just sushi from the grocery store, but I'll take it. It's vegetable sushi. My daughter just dropped it off. All right, what you guys? I did bring a few like Valentine oriented, little gifts, but I don't even know where to start. And then I have something. I want to do this first. I have something someone's going to have to. You guys are going to have to be patient with me, but I got some ephemera. I hardly ever find cool ephemera. So while it's the girls' turn, I'm going to be thinking, how can I do this? Because it's the cutest thing. And so I don't know. I'll talk to you guys in the chat when it's not my turn about how we can do this. But I want to do this first. This looks like, to me, you guys tell me that knit. And Kristen's here, Kristen Ruby, who I showed that scarf that she made. And I told you can often see her in the chat. Well, she's here. Kristen, she lives up in Denver. Yeah, she's the one that made me that. And I should have talked about that scarf more, the blue to white ombre, because she used the best yarn. It's a really fun, lightweight stitch, not too heavy. I should have talked about that more. And I couldn't find her card. I thought I had it set up here. But she does a lot of knit work, you guys. Well, she has a full-time job, so. But anyway, so I kind of thought about this. This is what I think I know about this. Okay, because I sew, and sometimes when you go and look at patterns or whatever, sometimes they'll have one where the outfit is made, and then they'll like pin the pattern to it and say, this is what, we made it in this fabric. This is what it looks like. I think that's what this is, where someone, they're showing the wrapper of the yarn. I think that's what this is and what was made out of it. I'm kind of guessing. But this is a headband and then a nice scarf. And it's in nice pastels. It's a very soft yarn. It's not that cheapish acrylic yarn. Let me see if I can read what this says. Mosaic Twist by Yarn Bee. And I didn't want to undo it, so I can't really read the rest of it. I wanted to show you guys that it was new, okay, that it hadn't been worn. So I didn't want to undo what they had done. Made in Turkey, the yarn is. The color is called Sunrise. Anyways, I paid $5 for it. So if anybody likes this set or knows someone who would like it, it appears to be a sample set, or that's maybe someone like Kristen made and she just puts the yarn with it so you know what yarn she used, something like that. But I'm thinking this is a store sample or a yarn company sample or a professional. What do you call people who knit all the time, Kristen? Well, is there a better word for people who knit and crochet? But anyways, so I just started at $5. It is super soft. So it's got the scarf with it and then the headband. Or you could put it around your neck. But let me see. It's a thicker yarn. I don't know if you can see the softness, if you know what I mean. And notice how it's got some more shinier threads twisted in there too. But it's really pretty. So, is anybody here for something like this today? Knitting geeks, Lisa says. A textile artist, a textile technician, Colleen, perhaps. I'm reading the chat. So, is anybody here for something like this for yourselves or for a nice gift for someone? They're kind of pastel, but it's more like a sherbety pastel. It's not like real, you know what I'm saying? It's not neon. It's not really pastel. It's more like sherbet colors, in my opinion. Purple Girl says to call you guys hookers. I don't think you should do that. I get your drift on that, okay? I get your drift. So Mary's at 6. Oh, Chris, let me show what Kristen says. There might be other people that knit and crochet. You haven't spoken up. So how long does it take to do something like this? I know my mom does. I have things my mom's made me. I've got them in there. Yeah. I guess if you know what you're doing, I better show you the stitch for those of you that like that kind of thing. You might know what it's called. And I see the edges are finished, so. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Vicky Wrestler. Vicky's at 7. Oh, hi, Sean. To me, it looks like a triple stitch. Sean, I didn't know you did that. I didn't know you knew anything about. Oh, let me show you something. It has, this is what I love about this too. See how they left an opening for you to put one of the ends through. I love that. Instead, you don't have to make the big bulky knot since this is a little thicker. They left a little hole so you can just like more neatly put it through. Okay. Let me take my glasses off, right? About an hour if you're fast, Cheryl says. It's according to what stitch that you're trying to do. Okay. I can totally see myself though when I like maybe retire a little more. I can see myself wanting to know how to do things like this. All right, you guys. So Vicky's at 7. So going once, going twice. I might can estimate the length because I can do this times 4, right? So 12 times 4. The scarf is 48 inches. And last call. Perfect for this. It's just so pretty. It's so soft. It's not my color vibe though. You know, I'm more into the darker jewel tones, but it was so soft I couldn't pass it up. And there's our item closed. Thank you, LaDonna. Okay, thank you so much. That's going to Vicky for 7. Thank you. I'm glad someone helped me save it. Okay, here comes Miss Cathy.
Okay, so up next, this is going to start at $12, and it is this little copper vase. It's hand painted with these birds. I'm not sure what kind of birds those are. But these birds going around the middle here.
Oh, that's
It looks like
cute.
it's a heart there. And I don't know what the little symbols are here and along the top, but I thought they were interesting. There's another bird here. And then up here, it traces up the side, or not up the side, but up the fluting of the vase. And then on the bottom, it actually says copper. And it looks like the number 2, copper 2. So I don't know if I've ever seen hand painted copper like this before. I don't know. Maybe I have, but I don't recall. This was
That's really cute, Cathy.
Thank you. That focus to come back in here. There we go. I wish I knew what kind of birds they were. A crane, perhaps. Oh yes, maybe.
They look like cranes.
Yeah, I think it's really neat. And then I like the design across the top here, with the white and the black, and the same on the bottom. And then the stripes sort of mirror these stripes here. It's on the small side, so it'll be light for shipping. And it's 4 inches in height, and a little over an inch in the width. Well, an inch and a half, I guess. Oops. So I don't come across copper pieces very often anymore. I'll find an occasional animal. Oh, I see you, Abby, in at 12. Thank you very much. Maybe it's just the area I'm in. I know sometimes, certain things are found more in certain areas, but I just have not seen. I just usually see like the ones made in India with the engravings, which I also think are very pretty.
The ones in India, I was surprised when you showed the bottom of that one.
Oh, yeah. I usually don't see India on the bottom. I don't know where this would have been made. I don't know. I don't, and then again, that little heart there made me think, well, that's Valentine's Day, close enough. Not really, but okay. So I am going to go ahead and start counting it down. So we have Abby at 12, and going once, going twice, and last call. This would be a very, oh gosh, it's probably 5 ounces. Of course, the packaging would cost more, but.
So we're looking for 13 or more.
What's that?
I was just saying we're looking for 13 or, oh no, there's item closed. I should pay attention.
Oh, she got the lobsters. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much, Abby. Appreciate it.
Okay, here comes Miss Kate.
Hi,
Abby.
I'm obsessed with the lobster shirt. Okay. So I also ship from the East Coast. I ship from the DC area. So just in case you're wondering what your shipping is going to be like. Most of my items I try to keep first class, kind of. But obviously this one is going to go priority. It's a Hager lamb planter. I'm going to start it at 10. It does have the sticker there. There we go. So this is probably going to be 2 pounds at least. So it's marked on the bottom there. And I am going to start this at 10, like I said. Let me get my chat back up. I got my screens going. Yeah. And he's got like a little sticker residue on him. It looks like, but that's about it. Yeah, and then he's got the little spot on the bottom there. But let's see, what did I miss? Sorry, I was eating a string cheese. So I don't know what to say, honestly. I'm kind of zoned out. I'm kind of jealous about your lobster shirt. Was I Googling lobster shirts or lobster dresses? Baby.
It is a winner.
Dress, so I should just be happy for what I have. But I actually saw a purse the other day, and it was a lobster purse.
Oh my gosh, that's
And
awesome.
lobster sandals too, but those were a little too crazy for me. Yeah, everyone is jealous of the lobster shirt. That is the theme. Okay, so Deborah at 11. I'm gonna say going once. Yeah. What else lobster things did I see? Lobsters are gonna be hot this year. And going twice. And let's see, I'll have to use my imagination and these dolls next to me. All right, and I'm gonna say last call. Lobsters do taste good. I have my probably biggest weakness is lobster mac and cheese. I can't say no. All right. I will put this
There's
aside for
item
you.
closed. Okay, here I come. Thank you. I don't know what to say, Sonny. Sonny's having some problems. I guess you'll have to refresh or something. We're good. I think we're doing good. I didn't bother to open this yet. This is a vintage Valentine's cup. It is from, let me find it so I can show you. There it is. You'll barely be able to see it, but it's from 1994. I don't know whose because there's no mark on the bottom. But I wanted to get it. It's one kind of like a Hallmarkish gift. 1994, pink hearts with gold trim and the little matching teddy bear inside. I paid $1.49. I love you guys. We're going to start it at $2. This will be priority though. Probably the cheapest I can ship this if it's the only thing you buy. Is going to be like $8.50, $8.95. That's just what it is on mugs, and that's me putting it in a box and then putting it in a flat rate. And I don't even know if that's possible with the baby boo in it. So if this is the only thing you buy and you don't need it for Valentine's this year and you want to keep an open box, I understand, to help with shipping. But it's adorable. If you guys want me to open it up, I will. But it says 1994 there, and I guess I'll open it up. And I just didn't want the plush to get dirty, but we'll pull the plush out and see what it looks like. Maybe there's a clue on the tag. No, it's just a little baby boo pink bear. This needs to be rebowed. Goes in there. I'll let you see the cup a little better. This is not a microwave cup. It's the 90s, so it's got the gold trim, but it's cute, isn't it? So we'll do this one just starting it at $2. That gives me 50 cents. So it's cute. And if you want to just start it, keep it for an open box, or if you already have one, because I haven't sent out anybody's anything. So some of you have open boxes to save on shipping tonight. Dawn, hi. Dawn's in for 3. Let me see. Do I have an open box for you, sweetie? I do. Dawn, didn't you buy the sewing machine pin? So Dawn, if that's you, yeah, the sewing machine pin. Oh, but never mind. Stephanie likes it. Hey, Stephanie, while you guys are trying to decide on this cuteness from the 90s, did you get your, it's a different Dawn. Okay. Did you get your box, Stephanie? I hope so. I hope you got your friend mail. Okay. Going once. I almost put it in the booth, but I'm like, oh, it's so cute. Just I don't have a lot of Valentine stuff for them. Let me try. You bought the fetish necklace a few weeks ago. Okay. You did. Oh, good, Stephanie. Good, you got it. I'll read it when I'm done over a whatnot with Jocelyn's sale tonight. Going twice. We're at 6. We're looking for 7 or more. And last call on this 90s piece. The cute pink hearts. Just a shower of pink hearts. I think I said last call. Yeah. So we'll see I'll give you guys a few more seconds to help cover the lag. Where does it say it at? It says it in gold somewhere. There it is. Right there. Maybe you guys know. I didn't work with it enough for $1.49, but maybe you know those initials. It is a great mug. Yes, Mary. That's why we're on an hour early. I'm going to go help Mary and Dagny mod Jocelyn's. She's going to do Wednesday night this month or this week instead of Sunday. She's got something else to do Sunday. I'm just looking to chat. Okay. So that's why as soon as this wraps up, I'm going to head straight over to Whatnot. And there's item closed. Okay. And that is Stephanie. All right, Stephanie, I'll put your name on it, sweetie. Yeah, I'll just keep you an open box, okay? Because there's no sense to pay $9. We'll just keep it an open box since you're in no hurry. Okay, here comes Miss Cathy.
Okay, I have a sheep planter too, actually. This is starting at $12, and it's a black sheep, actually. And I just love his face. His little tongue sticking out. I feel like I saw this in somebody's thrift with me. I just can't remember whose it was. I don't remember if they bought it or not, but it's very solid. I don't know who makes it. I will show you. There's one issue here with all this shine. Oh my gosh, is it going to show? 1 second. Right there. It's a little bit rough, and it's that white spot. You put a dab of black nail polish on there, though, you're not going to know the difference. Works better than a Sharpie. Looks it just because it has the shininess to it. Try to get that to come in for you so you have a better idea. There we go. And there is crazing. Yes, the colors are unusual. It's like a dark teal green. It's not a color I see very often. Here's the bottom. There is a mark there. Looks like a number. It's like a there is a mark there. Heavily crazed. I always say Black Sheep Unite. Yeah. Yeah, Shawnee, I was wondering that it might be. It reminds me of Shawnee for sure.
Me too. A lot of people can tell by the bottom. I'm not that good, but that's kind of what it reminded me of from the face of it.
Yeah, for sure. I love his ears, how they're flopped down. He's got a different expression than what you usually see, and his eyes are shut too. So I don't know. I just thought he's just very content with himself. Oh, and this is the best I could do with cleaning. I got in there with a magic eraser and everything, and it was hard. But it's not cracked or anything like that. It's all crazed on the inside. Oh, and I see Atlanta Deb at 12. Thank you, Deb. It's a familiar face. Let me get a measurement for you. I think this would be good for Easter too. It's not something you see that often. Just barely over 5 inches in length, and in height it is a little over 3 inches. So. Kate's are mine. Oh, wait. Oh, there you go. There it is. So I'm going to go ahead and count it down. So I have Atlanta Deb at 12. And so I'm looking for 13 or more if anyone is interested. And there's some wood grain there too, by the way. So going once. going twice. That's very true, Kaz. And last call. I think it's fun to use these for other things, come up with some fun creative ideas. His wool is very kind of like bumbly is what I call it, if you know what I mean. They have the real texture. They've textured this, they've textured the wood. And they have a cute little wheel there. And item closed. So thank you so much, Atlanta Deb. I'll write you down. Thank you. Stir sticks. Yeah, that's a good idea.
And I'm going to bring in Kate. There we go.
All right. Next up, I have kind of unusual set. I'm going to start them off at 12. Now, they're parrot, right? They're rye Relco. They're parrot salt and pepper shakers, but they're also a sugar and cream. So this one is the sugar bowl, but it's also a salt shaker. And then this one is the creamer, and it's also the pepper shaker. So they are by Relco Japan. I've got the stickers on the bottom of them there, and I'm starting them off at 12. They're pretty large, as you can see. If you want an exact measurement, I can run and get my measuring tape. I probably should have that over here, but I have nothing useful over here other than string chasing pins. But yeah, so they have this one has the handle on it too, which is kind of cool. And they're ceramic. They're made in Japan edition. Oh, bye. Have a good night. Do they come in pink? Does it come in pink? Again, I'm going to start them off at 12. They have all, it's for all 4 parts. And Cathy, they need your email address.
Got it. Thank you.
I wish the parrots came in pink. They do not. This is the color they definitely. Although I do think they do make a parakeet one, but it's green and blue and yellow. I don't think they have a pink one. I've never seen it, at least if they do. I've never seen a Relco pink bird. I've seen a cockatoo, but I haven't seen this set in cockatoo. There's way more information than you asked for. But if no one's having any interest, I will set this aside.
I think we're losing a little bit of sound. I don't know if that's just me or.
Excuse me?
I think we're losing a little bit of Kate's sound.
You're losing sound?
I got her.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll put them to the side.
If you're watching this later, know that you can email Kate if you want to see something like that, or they might show up in her Etsy store. It's hard to say, but if you're watching this later. Okay. I was looking something up, but so I'll finish that. Let's see. Oh my gosh. I brought some red. There you go. Is this, I was trying to look these up. Is this, I buy for personal use Vikings Georgian pattern, but I can't tell. Look at the bottom, you guys. I was trying to look it up. It could be Anchor Hawking's version of honeycomb. I'm not sure. I better find out. Let me do something else. I'll be working on this, but I'm going to run those. And there is some cadmium in those. Those do have a little bit of orange glow at the bottom if you do have a uranium case that you've been working on. Let me pick something else. Oh, this is made in Japan. It's a little music box. It's a different version.
It's pretty.
Of lacquer box. See how it's got the faux wood grain and a cameo? There's a couple of these on eBay. It is kind of a different type of Japanese lacquer jewelry box, isn't it?
I like the diamond mirror.
Yeah. So it was kind of the lacquered wood grain look and a cameo. We're going to start this at 10. It is about 10 inches tall. I kind of agree, LaDonna, because it feels too good. I feel like these are the Viking, but let me double check, because I also think Fostoria, which is another thing that I like to collect, but just the drinking glasses. I don't do this cream and sugar. I feel like, let me double check and we'll bring those back on my next round because those are awesome. I was going to put them in the glow sale, but not quite enough cadmium for the glow sale. So is anybody interested in this little item, or I'm going to put it on eBay? There are a couple on there now, and I don't know what the song is, but the feet are good. I don't see any, like the corners are all good on this black lacquer. Red velvet. And one more time. It's a little out of my wheelhouse. Made in Japan. Oh, hi, Sharon. Sharon, you like this for 10? Sharon's in at 10. It's about just under 10 inches this way, probably about 4 or 5 that way. Just over 4 this way. Shelf clearance looks like it's about just under 5. Hi, Jackie. Okay. Well, going once. Going twice. And last call. You guys are seeing what I see. I've got StreamYard here and then YouTube over here to make sure I don't miss any comments. Mary's in for 14. Sharon's coming back at 15. Oh, wait a minute. Little Donna closed it. Sorry. So we've got Mary. Okay. Thank you, Mary. Thank you. Thank you. Show you guys. Yeah. Sharon, just a couple nanoseconds slower. Okay. Here comes Cathy.
So, up next, I have a glass swan. It's by Price Products, which I've never heard of before. Let me zoom in. She does have, or he has these white, what would you call that? Like speckling, I guess, in the glass on either side. Glass is nice and clear and crystally. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain, but here's the tag on the bottom. Did I say the starting price? It's starting at 12. I think I forgot to say. Starting at 12. Seems to be my favorite number. So Price Products, Taiwan, Republic of China, Bell something, no, New Jersey. Oh, so there's quite a bit of information on there. can confirm the red. Oh, Viking. Oh, okay. That was Viking, Amy says. And so the bottom is very, very polished, which is nice. And I'm just going to hold this up against this. It's like a velvet board that never loses the dust. It has a clear bottom. Yeah. Oh, gosh. How do I hold this? I'm making this so much harder on myself than it needs to be. There. There we go. Now if it will just focus there. So I think the white splotches are really kind of neat. I like the shape of the swan's head. I know they're all kind of in the same position, but I don't know, the size of it, I don't know. Its body shape is really cool to me. I don't know. I've seen like the stretched out swans. I shouldn't say this, but I don't like the spooner glass swans at all for some reason. So I kind of like there's more elegance.
They're not the same quality.
True. True.
I'm saying that because I just bought one yesterday. It's going to be in the video that comes out tomorrow.
Right. Oops. Oh, me and my foot and mouth syndrome. I mean, they do have it. They definitely have an appeal. I just find them. I don't know. This seems more elegant. I don't know. I don't know what the right word is. I'm gonna stop shoveling myself into a hole though. Oh, let's see. We have that to come in again. Without that. Great for Valentine's Day. Abstract, yeah. That's true. They are abstract. Maybe that's why. I'm not a big abstract person sometimes. There's the tail feathers. Get a measurement for you really quick. Really shiny. He's 4 inches in height. And these are another one of those things that looks great on those light or over those light changing discs. Really cool. But I'm going to, oh yes, it's a snowy Christmas scene. That'd be beautiful. Yep. So I'm not seeing any interest, so I'm going to set it aside for now, and make sure you email me if you're interested and if you're watching the replay.
All right, item closed on that, and here comes Kate.
All right, well, next up, I got the resin mushroom salt and pepper shakers. Now, they're not functional. I feel like it would be really hard to use them because their stoppers are really, 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 really in there. But they're kind of unique shape. I'm going to start them off at $7. Again, they are a resin material, and you can see I'm trying to show, let's see there, if I cover my big head with the light shining from above, maybe you can see better. That a really kind of unique, it almost looks like wood grain, but it is resin. And it's kind of cool too because the tops look more like stone, but it's all the same material. Yeah. At first I thought they were wood, but you can see by the bottom that it's that same. I see Karen at 7. And these will be able to go first class, so they're pretty light. They're not heavy, like they're even lighter than these ceramic ones. It's got a very strange kind of earthy quality to them. Yeah. I wish I had, let's see if I could, oh, here we go. I'm going to use my Scrabble dictionary so you can see how they sit. For my next trick, I'm going to throw stuff across the room. All right, there you go. And I'm going to say going once. Let's show the back. Antler bases. Interesting. And going twice. And last call. Wild mushroom bags for sure. They do have more of a realistic quality. All right, Karen, I wrote you down at 7. Don't forget to send me your information.
Okay, thank you, Karen. Here I come. Yeah, those are dying to go in someone's assemblage. Okay, so yes, I agree with everyone else. Viking Georgian, because it feels like the cups that I use for personal use. Okay, me too, I guess. It's a weird day, you guys. I'm just saying. Okay, so here it goes. Viking Georgian set. There is a little bit of cadmium here and there, especially at the base. This just starts at $10. Beautiful. If you know Viking, you know how beautiful their glass is. I have the cups in the red, the amber, the blue. Oh my gosh, fantastic. This is Georgian. A lot of companies were doing the honeycomb pattern, and some people will call it that on eBay if you're trying to look it up. It's really pretty. It's a little bit more deeper red than it might be there. That's a little better. Super nice. And with the lid. Yay, bonus. Yeah, it almost went to the booth yesterday. I made a big, I wiped off all my showcase counters, and it's nothing but, I took some good stuff too. I took some Blanco. I took some Fostoria. Like, I'm a little nervous about it. I didn't put it in the case. I just put it on top for, got my red on for Valentine's for the booth to do my part. I'm a little nervous because, but I thought, well, let me bring something. And this doesn't glow enough for my taste to go into the glow sale. Okay, so going once, going twice. I like the handle on that. And last call. Oh, Viking glass just feels so good. So does my other favorite is Noritake Perspective. Fabulous. That's what I use here at home. Did I see the Blanco piece George had the other night? I don't remember. I watch all his videos. I may not make it when it's actually live, and I am a 3rd level member, so. What was it? So we're looking for 30. Sharon's at 30. I'm not even going to say we're looking for 31 or more because you guys are there. That's good. I'll just let LaDonna shut that down. Okay, so Sharon, I'll add it to your pile. Oh, Noritake, the Perspective is my favorite. Oh, my goodness. Okay, Sharon Carter, I'll put that with your other piece. Thank you. And you are looking for the blue swirl. Okay. Oh yeah, I did. Where it had the weird mountains that was trying to figure out maybe if that had something to do with the maker. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I did. Okay, here comes Miss Cathy.
Okay, so this one is starting up there. This is starting at 18. Mainly, honestly, because it's going to be a lot of work to ship. So this is an Ellie Smith Moon and Stars Amberina compote. It is 8 inches in height and 8 inches in diameter. It's heavy. It's a heavy guy. Let me turn off my light here. I don't have my overhead light off, but it does have the. It's so hard to show.
I can see a little bit. I can get an idea. Can't you guys a little bit?
Oh yeah, and it's up. It's actually up in here as well. And it's incredibly hard to show, but it is along the rim. There, you can kind of see where it's reflecting off there. It goes along the rim. Not so much on the inside, just the rim, and actually, ooh, clank, it's fine. You can see it's there too. Actually, that's showing pretty good. It's quite yellow without the light, or with the light, I should say.
That will look great in a display, you guys.
Really gorgeous. Really surprised to find it, to be honest with you. I mean, I already got the height right. Yeah, I did. You can do so much with this and for so many different seasons. Oh, and I see Sharon in at 20. Oh, and I saw Dax in at 18. Thank you, Dax.
Hi,
And thank
Max, by the way.
I was going to ask Dax if she is Irish because it just sounds like such an Irish name, and I'm mostly Irish, so it's piquing my curiosity.
Dax, are you Irish?
I think it's really cool. Look at that. You can see like up on the stars, even up in there. And then, like I said, on the inside, it doesn't show, but let me turn my light back on. So give me the right one. Yes. Whew, that was blinding. Oh, there are my kids. Oh, there are my kids. Oh, yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. And actually, you can really kind of see the glow even as I'm holding it here. And this has more of an orange shade. Actually, you can see that too. I'm surprised. And then, of course, the dark, rich red and the yellow. Yes, I thought so. So I'm going to go ahead and count this down. We have Sharon in at 20. So going once, going twice.
Deb says she's got Irish in her too.
Oh, nice.
So we're at 20 with Sharon. So we're looking for 21 or more. 21 or more. And last call. You guys have a few seconds before LaDonna closes it down. And while we're waiting, let's see. Abby says, I just changed my whole decor vibe in my house. I can tell changing things is going to be a lot of fun, but expensive.
These are so great as centerpieces, really. They're any kind of display coming out of here would be really cool.
Sharon, I see Dax came at 21. Sharon tried to come in at 22. I don't think she made it.
Very close. Thank you so much for your bids. And thank you, Dax. I will write you down. Thank you both. Or was it? I think it was the two of them. Just two.
Dax.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, guys. That was a great piece, Cathy.
Really? Thank
you. Okay. And here comes the cute little Kate.
All right. Next up, I got this little condiment jar. He's missing his spoon. I'm going to start him at 12. He is hand painted in Japan. He is made to be attached to this. So this is one piece. And you can see the hand painted in Japan here. Let me see. There it is. Well, I guess it's going to be backwards no matter what I do. But he comes in a set. There's a lot of different versions of this, kind of like the DeForest or Napco. But I just thought he was so fun. And again, he is ceramic. He's in good condition, except for the fact that, of course, he's missing his original little spoon. But you could still put your own in there. Love his Fu Manchu. Yeah, I also really like his colors. I don't know. It's just kind of like unique. This baby blue and yellow kind of combination. So hand painted. Yeah, there's no maker's mark on it, but I had another one of this set and it was of an onion. It was really cool, but again, it just had the hand painted on the bottom. It didn't really tell me who made it. Oh. All right. Well, if no one's showing any interest in him, I will set him to the side. I can't stop laughing at his reflection. This is kind of funny. Put a face on it, and it's cool. I agree, Colleen. I put faces on like everything. Googly eyes. I put googly eyes on everything in my garden, pretty much. All right, I'm setting him to the side.
Okay, so we'll save that one for later or another day, or it'll show up in her Etsy. Just reading the chat real quick. Yes, it would. Okay. I want to tell you guys what this is in case you don't know, because you so you know why I'm starting it at $15. This is a vintage acrylic flower by Corelli. Let me type in the name.
Ooh.
Not the easiest thing to find, and depending on the size, shape, and color, they go for a pretty decent amount, 40, 50, 60 on eBay. Each leaf is marked, birthmarked, molded in and marked. I think Kate just took a big gasp, so you know it's Kate approved. She does not buy the cheap vintage Kitsch or anything. So anyway, so I'm going to start this at 10.
What?
I know, that's a good deal, you guys. If you go look that up, go look it up. Put in Corelli acrylic flower, and you'll see. I'm going to do it too. There it is. Okay, so the red one sold a couple days ago for 40. Somebody made the mistake of putting it on bid and apparently didn't start it at the right price because they only got $26. Don't do that, y'all, on your good stuff. If you are going to run an auction, you start it up there. Someone took a best, and there's another one, 19. Nope. But if you go look, I'm looking at sold. Go look at what's listed, which isn't going to be a lot.
I mean, even the fact that it's got its middle piece right there, you never see them with the middle
I know
piece.
it.
I'm sorry, but that's really a gem.
It's a good one. I was pretty excited. Never found one before.
No, that's exciting.
So you probably won't be able to see it, but if you know what this stuff is, let me go for it, okay? Each leaf somewhere on the edge has a birthmark in there. There, Corelli, and then some numbers. See if I can get that even a little closer. I doubt it, but let me try. Oh, I did it. Look at that.
Cool.
Hard to find and hard to find in good condition. We're at 27 so far with Sheila. Hi, Sheila. Giving you guys some time to go look on eBay. Oh man, now someone has one, but it's huge for $145. That might be a bit optimistic, but I could see 60 or 70. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of this find at the thrift store. Super proud.
Yeah.
And it's got, yeah, look. Okay, you guys, so going once. Let me see. It's not quite a foot. I'm going to guess 10 inches, but let's check it out. Almost about 9.5 from furthest to furthest. Very happy about this. It's going to be a little prettier in person, you guys. I don't know where I was at. Going twice. Today's a weird day. I don't know what it is. All three of us are just a slightly, I don't know.
It is weird. I thought it was Thursday all day.
Oh, so you started out behind the 8 ball already.
Is it a full moon?
It was.
What's that?
I think it was a full moon the other
Oh
day.
yeah, we've been inching that way all week. It could have been it last night, or it's going to happen tonight. So just LaDonna's letting you guys work out a few things before she puts in item closed. I'm glad you guys are here for this. Thank you. Item closed. Thank you. So I can see a few of you knew exactly what that was. And of course, anytime I try to get something that's a little on the kitschy side or vintage like that, like a little off the wall, and anytime Kate gasp, I know I'm on the right track. Okay, so I think we're going to see Stephanie. Okay, gotcha, Stephanie. Yeah, you missed it, Amy. I found a Corelli piece. Oh my gosh, my first one. Quite frankly, if it was different color, like a purple or something, I might have been tempted to keep it. You know, I'm a big fan of the acrylic and lucite. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. Item is closed. We got Stephanie at 35. Okay, here comes Miss Cathy.
Up next, I have a flower brooch, and it's starting at $6. It's not marked. That pink is not translating properly. It's really a baby pink, and are these called stamens? I forget what these are called, but they're like a magenta. It's probably something else. But yeah, it's very dimensional. So it has like the blue petals in the back, and then the pink. Trust me, it's a baby pink. It's pale, but it's a baby pink. And then behind those petals are like these gold ones, gold tone ones, I should say. So they just sort of outline them. Outline the petals. So the measurement on this is 2 inches in diameter. These are great in flower frogs. If you've seen Vintage Uprising Texas, Tammy has a whole entire, like a whole wall of shelving with flower frogs with these in them, and it looks so cool. It looks like a garden. It is really, really neat. So finding the different brooches and popping them in those flower frogs, it's just every garden is going to be different because everybody's going to come across different flowers. So, so oops, there we go. Easter, very good for Easter. And I like the color combo. That baby pink and that baby blue makes me think of the 50s, possibly. But I'm not sure. There's no, like I said, there's no maker. It has the V. Is it a V or a Y? I forget what they call this. Anyway, it indicates that it's older when it's this shape in the back here, the pin itself. Oh, February 5th was the last full moon. Okay. I wish it was coming across the colors that it really is, because it's washing out. Yeah. Well, thank you. There's a bit of damage. I forgot. There's a bit of damage in color on that one as well. I do have a collection of these going of my own. If I'm not careful, I'm going to have a full garden too. Great on a denim jacket. Actually, you could put it in your hair too. Oh, look at that. Pop it on a barrette. I wonder if I could do
was cute.
I could just slide it on my barrette here if I could just, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Can I speak to you guys? Okay, back up again. Look, she's put her pin that I sent her on a necklace.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me so happy. Thank you.
So yeah, you could do that too. Actually, you could put it right on a necklace and make it a pendant if you wanted. That'd be actually quite cute. I think. Oh, good, Deb. I'm glad to hear that. Yes, the spinning middle there. Yes, that was fun to show because it was like a fidget toy. But I'm not seeing any interest, I don't think. Nope. So I'm going to set it aside. But I wanted to quickly say, I was excited about this shirt, but then when I saw that they had top hats, I was like,
that's everything.
That's everything.
Level.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Here comes Kate. Maybe she's done pouting over that shirt. Let's bring her in.
I'm not done, but so next up, I'm a little nervous about this one. I was like not sure if I wanted to let it go, honestly, but it's been sitting on my vanity, and I think it's time. I'm gonna start it off at 20. It is made in Japan, so it's an oyster shell.
Nice.
With the risque lady in it, and she's ironically missing the pearl that she's holding, although you could just easily glue one. And it says, here is the pearl I found in Atlantic City. And obviously, I'm sure you guys know risque and aquatic themed things, especially oyster themed stuff, is kind of hard to find, especially made in Japan. So very, very interesting, cool piece. I have a big weak spot for the risque stuff, but since I moved and I'm having people over, sometimes they're like, dude, Kate, what's going on here?
Don't start gossip now.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, like maybe we can let a couple of these pieces go and just keep some of them. But also, can you send like the picture of the people making the brooches into flowers? Like what? That just, I lost, like, I'm gonna lose the rest of my life.
Absolutely, yeah. I'll send you the link.
Such a cool idea.
It looks really, really cool. Super cool.
Oh, it started at 20. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I'm like really hyper focused on the brooches. I'm just thinking of how, I mean, it would be expensive to do it right, but my gosh, there's some if you're impatient, that is like me. I'm like thinking about Emmitsburg Antique Mall. There's like 20 flower brooches that I want that are like full blown retail, and then some. I would just go get them. They're so cool. All right, so oyster shell. I'm back. I'm like really hyper focused on the flower idea. I kind of wish that hadn't happened. I'm like, oh, I can just go to Michael's and get the wire stem. I am like a big fan of fake florals. It is very. Now, I have been told 1,000,001 times that I pronounce Art Nuevo wrong, but I've been saying it for 35 years that way.
Say it again.
Help me out. Art Nuevo.
Oh yeah, you're just getting all funky with it.
What? And then people write it out like I'm supposed to, you know what I mean? I'm like, okay. So
2 syllables. Novu. Art Nouveau.
Like Nobu.
Probably a little more elegantly, but
yeah. Gosh, I think I'm just gonna be a hardhead and continue to say it the way I've been saying it. Because I like saying it that way. So I'm
that's okay. It'll be a Kate-ism. It's fine. We'll grow to love it.
All right. I know it's wrong, but that's how I'm going to say it because that's how I like it. Does anyone remember the guy from our Antique Road show with his barrette? Oh yeah, he had that cool hat with all the brooches. Okay, so I see Sheila at 20. I'm gonna say going once. I am gonna show it off a little bit more there. There you go. You can see she's kind of defined there. Got
See,
my
Diane's here for it. She's got your back. I like New Wavo. I'm gonna start using it too. Let's make Kate feel
New
better.
Wavo.
We'll all start using it.
It sounds very posh. I just can't help myself. Yeah, my daddy. I was like, I told my, I was like, everybody keeps telling me I'm saying this wrong, but I don't know how not to say it. And he was like, yeah, he's like, that's not right. But then he never corrected me. He just, so I don't know. I'm just gonna keep saying it that way.
And you know what? Lisa's right. It still translates into something new. So
that's true.
Yeah.
And at the time, you know, it was a new way of doing art, I imagine, is what
that's what I thought. Yeah, that's how I figured it, because you know they got new wave in the 80s, Nuevo. You know, I'm just saying. I'm gonna start teaching my own history class. That's gonna be my next thing. History as Kate sees it. All the things that didn't really happen. This is gonna be like a bunch of like new order. Okay, so I'm gonna say going twice, and so cool. I love the fact that it's painted like an oyster on the bottom. And last call. All right. I was Sheila at 20.
And there's our
item closed.
We've got Sheila.
I hope you love this.
Yeah, that was a really, really good deal. Take care of the girl. Okay, here I come. Wait a minute, rhymes with chateau. Yeah, there you go. But anyways, we let Kate do what she wants to do. So we let Cathy wear whatever she wants to wear. We let Kate say what she wants to say. Okay, here's a nice little porcelain nappy dish.
Ooh.
Japan. It is marked Japan. I usually pass a lot of these up, but that scene was too much for me. It does have the moriage, the raised, let me come in. There you go. It does have the moriage on it. Some signs of use, a little bit of gold loss, but not much. Other than that, no chips, cracks, or repairs. But there was something when I saw those little dots on that, and I'm like, okay, now that's a chicken, it's a bird, it's a bunny, it's whatever. Like it just, I don't know, it just made it for me. So okay, sorry, starts at $5. So sorry, but I just thought this one was different. Little nappy dish. Anybody like these kind of things? Otherwise, I will put it on eBay or put it in the booth. Thank you, LaDonna. I'll give you some measurements while you're thinking about it. It is 5.5 inches round, but it's not perfectly round, of course. I haven't counted those to see what we would call this. I haven't counted each one. Excuse me. There you go. And again, if you're just now listening because you're multitasking, I get it. It does have moriage on it. I'll come in closer and back it up. There you go. It does have the raised. So, that just made it happy. It just nice little porcelain. Oh, hi, Bobby. Bobby's here for it for $5. Super cute. Okay, so going once, going twice, and it does say Japan on the back. Can't get it to focus, but it does. You guys trust me, I'm sure. And last call. By the way, if I don't see you guys, any of you before next week, happy Valentine's, okay? Mm-hmm. But Amy, Yoso Boho, Amy and I are going to be the guests on Valentine's evening over at Cat, the Nurse Flipper. We're going to be the guests. So we've been teasing each other for months because we booked it months ago. Cathy, Cat booked us months ago. So we've been teasing each other that we have dates for Valentine's. That's Cat's Tuesday panel show. And Cathy, aren't you coming up? Aren't you booked with Cat too?
She hasn't announced it yet, but yep, in March. March, yep.
Yeah, be sure to remind us now.
Yeah, I will for sure. I'm super excited.
That's going to be fun.
It is.
All right. Now, so see Deb. Oh, I didn't know you guys were still working on this. I did do last call, right? I'm sorry, you guys. We're a little all over the place today. Sorry. It was the full moon last night. And there's item closed. Thank you. All right, Bobby. Bobby for $8.
Oh, thank you. Lisa. Craftomatic is Lisa.
Lisa, yeah.
Yes, Lisa. Thank you. And
Cathy
same to
is a sweetie. You guys, I talked to Cathy behind the scenes too. She is a sweetie. But all of my friends, you'll notice, they're kind of like me. I'm a little narcissistic in this way. This is going to sound really cocky and arrogant, but this is what it is. I recognize this about myself at my age. Nice, but yet don't mistake it for anything, don't mistake it for being a doormat.
Yeah.
And a little edgy, likes to have fun, a little eclectic. You'll notice all of my friends that I work with are like that. So okay. And here comes Cathy, speaking of.
Okay, I guess 12 was my favorite number when I was pricing things because this also starts at 12. And this is Salt Marsh Pottery, made in Dartmouth. I think it's South Dartmouth, Massachusetts, and it's daffodil. And it's also, I'll show you the back, but it's MT 86, so it was made in 86. If anybody's ready for spring. I found the thistle one at the Digger Yard sale that I always refer to. And I sold it already. Absolutely loved it. Would have been nice to see all the flowers together. Actually, I don't know what they have for flowers, but it'd be really pretty to have a whole wall that way. So here's the back. Salt Marsh Pottery, South Dartmouth, Massachusetts. And then there's a bee. And then on this side, it signifies it's daffodil. And then there's I'm assuming the artist's mark there in the year 86. So I was 11 when they made this. Yeah, I'm over the snow too, and I usually love the snow and love winter, but I'm ready for spring again. So let me get a measurement on that. It kind of looks like an Easter egg too, so it'll be fun for Easter. A little early on that one, but so it is 5.5 inches across and 6.5 inches in from top to bottom. Oh, Amy, thank you. I see you at 12. I just noticed, I think, because it's MT who did this, right? I think this is his signature here. This is an M, it looks like. Or it could just be grass, but it seems like it's separate from everything else. And also with Salt Marsh Pottery, it is, it's like, what do you call it? They carved out the pottery and then painted in there, so it's textured. It's almost, you know what it reminds me of is when you press a flower, basically is kind of what it looks like, a pressed flower into a bowl. And then lastly, this is just like a pale, like a slate blue gray sort of color. Oh, it's your grandmother's favorite flower. Oh, that's really sweet. Oh. Quick story. I sold an apron with roses all over. It was really, really pretty last year. And my mom's favorite flower is roses. And I had a seller's remorse, and then that reseller sold it, so I bought it back. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and count it down. Going once, going twice, and last call. Oh, and I forgot to mention the wire is here as well. Everything's in good shape.
And Amy has thrown out a just in case.
Oh, Abby.
Oh, and Abby's like, I can't bid after.
Oh, that's too sweet. Okay. Okay, so it's Amy at 14.
Let's see. Well, all bids count. So Amy at 15, but I'll let you make that call privately when you send her an invoice.
Okay.
15.
You can have it for 14. Thank you so much, Amy. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I love these. I think they're great. Every time I find them, I'm really happy about it.
I haven't found that brand yet, way over here on the side
true.
of the country.
I am lucky because I am near Massachusetts. So
okay. And here comes Kate.
All right. Next up, I'm going to start them off at 7. The Bluebird Salt and Pepper Shakers. They are made in Japan.
So cute.
Yeah, so it looks like they might have damage here, but they're just white paint. It's not damaged. They've all got that matte glaze. Mark Japan on the bottom here. And then here's the other one. Here's its mate. And they got there they are together. So yeah, I'm going to start them off at 7. Nice with Rebecca at 7. Blue Jays. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you. Yeah, Blue Jays. That's what I was going for. They do have some crazing now. But
Well, hi, Rebecca.
sorry, there's somebody who just came downstairs.
I feel your pain. Oh, that sucks.
I'm gonna say going once. Sorry, I forgot what I was doing there.
Rebecca's at 7. My Blue Jays, we have different kinds of Blue Jays. Here we also have mountain Blue Jays, and they have that crest.
Yeah.
And going twice. Are we missing a streaker? Streaker.
Yeah, now we all want to know the mystery person.
And last call.
Those are cute. Very cute.
Just waiting for Linda here. Rebecca, I'll write you down there.
Okay. Here I come. You want to know? I'm not going to get myself in trouble, but yeah, we want to know what's going on at Kate's house. Okay. I'm hoping the right people are here for this. This is a more of a Pacific Northwest, but it's a popcorn tin, and it is somewhat vintage, I believe, by the back. Nashville, Tennessee. What is that? Great American Opportunities. It might be one of those things where your kid comes around and like knocks on your door. It's like, I have candy bars and popcorn, and it might be one of those school or church sales. But I love the tin. They kept it very low key on any other graphics on the outside. Thank you. But look at this Pacific Northwest motif in neon colors to boot. Super cute. Starts at $5. Live, do not enter. Yeah, I actually have one of those myself. Just handwritten.
Me too. I hung it on my door.
I'm like, and I tell my husband, if you come in, smile. So this starts at $5. That is kind of in neon colors. It is gorgeous. And like I said, they kept it very low key around the edge. That's all they added about their own advertising. So lots of symbolism. And I am right to call this Pacific Northwest, right? So anybody into the tins or this awesome pattern? If not, I think this might go over on eBay pretty well, where someone in that area that decorates their house like that will find it with the right keywords. I probably wouldn't put this in the booth, but I could see where I might want to put it on eBay with the right keywords because it's pretty cool. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move along then because we're getting close and I still want to sell a few more things. There's Cathy.
Okay, so this is going to be my highest priced item tonight, and it's starting at $18, and it's this very mid-century planter. It is still with its foil label, Sequoia ware, which I love their label. Excuse me, I have a in my throat.
That's a good color. That's a good color, Cathy.
Great color. Thank you. I don't think that's the year. I think that's just a number that they put on there.
Yeah, that's just
that's very vintage. It's got a very mid-century shape. It almost reminds me of like a how do you say it? A chaise lounge. Chase. I don't know how to say that one.
Chase.
But, yeah, and it's the speckle. It's the more green side of aqua, if that makes sense. Color is coming across dull. It is it's bright.
Cool.
That's the wave, the way it's up and down, opposite.
Yeah.
That almost looks like your style. I'm surprised.
Oh,
You're bringing it.
had a very hard time bringing this to the sale.
Yeah, that looks like so you, to my
It
opinion.
really is. Right. This was at the Digger estate sale as well.
A gold mine.
It was oh my gosh, I dream about it. I wish I could go back. I'm so sad. Jocelyn would have loved it. There were so many amazing lamps there. Just like as old, oh my gosh. And they ended up like getting rid of them, a lot of the lamps. It was glass shades and everything. Oh my gosh. Anyway. It was a dream. It was 2 weekends in a row too. Anyway, not a chip or a rough patch on this anywhere. And I think these are really, really fun to, if you collect like the frozen Charlottes and stuff, or the bigger dolls, it's kind of fun to cluster them into little things like this, and like put a doily in there, and I don't know, just make a little tiny assemblage without gluing anything in one of these. Yes, remotes. Yes. Look at that, would be amazing in your living room on your coffee table. Yep. Just, I mean, your remotes might be bigger than this, but you could slant them up upward.
So cool. I'm getting an itchy finger here. I might.
I think it's amazing. And just for it to have its label still, it's funny because when I actually picked it up, I didn't see the label till I brought it home, and I was like, oh my word, it even has the label. So, I didn't get a measurement on that. I forgot. It's kind of weird because of the slopes to it, but it's 8 inches in length and 4 inches in width and just about 3 inches in height. And Yvonne is in at 18. Oh gosh. Oh, and it's also footed. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't remind you sort of a chaise lounge.
Yeah, from that way. But then when I see how it's juxtaposed with the opposite heights of the waves, I'm just in.
And it's also ridged.
Yeah.
You can see that? It's also ridged as well. Yeah, you can see it with the light. So there's some texture there as well.
You guys aren't going to grab that. I'm going to buy it. Hi, Ruthie. Missed you. Hi, sweetie.
I'm going to go ahead and count it down. So going once, going twice, and last call. I had a piece of Hager that was similar in color to this, and that's the next one I'm trying to part with. It's hard. Okay. Thank you, Yvonne.
Thank you. You guys really let that slip through. Thank you. Cathy, never worry about it. It's not going anywhere. That's
okay.
Mine.
Cool.
Okay. Here you go. Here comes Kate.
Is this our last item?
You know what? Actually, I gotta go at 4:00ish, but I mean I can be a little late because she's got other mods. But I like to be supportive, and then we're gonna lose half of our people probably when Jocelyn starts. So, but you guys can stay on if you want to. But
I'm good with whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, same here.
Giving correct information. So I think this will be my last for the evening, I guess then. It's got 3D kind of. It's an ashtray. It's by Parksmith, New York, and it's made in Japan. I'm going to start it off at 15. Unfortunately, it looks like it's great, but it's got a chip on the backside here, but it's on the bottom. So it's the Romeo and Juliet ashtray. Very cool. And she has, she looks a little pregnant there. So it's by Parksmith, New York, made in Japan. And she's got that table ashtray. Isn't it fun? I actually have one of these myself. I love like weird vintage ashtrays. The fact that she's kind of or something there really is what sold it for me. It's so funny because you always see these like really kind of like storybook Romeo and Juliet stuff. You never see this kind of distressed. I mean, she does not look much like a Juliet. She looks like she's wearing a nightgown. She's got her hair all a mess. It's like on a ponytail on the side. It's 2 different lengths. There's like so much going on here that doesn't make sense. It's perfect. So I'm going to start it off at 15. And again, Risque does sell. Risque, weird. We love it. It does have that chip on the back bottom there.
Just wrapping up my YouTube sale, and then us girls will be over.
And I see Susanna at 15. And wispy, that's a good word. Man, you have been coming in with the right words today, for sure.
Risque. Would you say risky?
Well, Constant Crazing is saying that.
Oh, wispy. Okay. I thought we had another Kateism.
No, Nuevo is the only one crowned tonight. I am officially crowning that tonight. Nuevo is the word.
I want a t-shirt with that.
Yeah. We could like what's that band? Whip It Devo. We could put like Devo in like a risque lounge chair. But all right, so I see Susanna at 15. I'm gonna say going once. Hey, Thrifting Twins.
Hey, Jeremy, Michael.
I've never met them. I've seen them on your channel though, Yvonne.
Yes, very fun. They do first Wednesdays and we do second Wednesdays.
That's cool.
Yes, you are super late. We're getting ready to wrap it up because I'm already on my phone on Whatnot. I'm gonna go help mod Jocelyn's Whatnot. We still have a few minutes, and it's okay if I'm a little late. I've already said hi and told them I'm wrapping up, and Dagny and Mary are already there moderating, so it's good.
And I'm gonna say last call. I have Susanna at 15 for the 3D Romeo and Juliet ashtray.
You guys have come up with stuff I've never ever seen. Awesome.
Oh, Susanna says her dog was named Romeo. That's so sweet.
Oh. That was meant for you then, girl.
Yeah. Please remind me, please send me your information so I can get this in the mail to you as soon as possible.
And that's Kate's email right there under her cute face, okay? Okay, here I come. So I do have Whatnot open. There's a lot of people in the chat, but Jocelyn has, it hasn't started. We still have a little bit of time. So if you guys don't mind, I have 2 brooches that I want to run real quick, and then I'll do the giveaway. I brought so many cool items, but I think I chatted too much. So I'll bring them to the next sale, you guys. But I had some cool items, and then that ephemera. Oh my gosh. But that I need help with. Okay, let me get my board. All right, I've got 2. I brought 1 because Valentine's Day is here. This just starts at $3. It's a cute little winged heart with a little moonstone inside and a little dangly. It's about 2 inches long. It's super cute. If you want something a little more low-key and sweet, the bottom piece does dangle. This is a $3 start. I'm gonna run it pretty quick, Whatnot style. If anybody likes this little pin, I think I can get it to you by Valentine's, but it's just a good all anytime pin. It's super cute. It's in silver tone. Moonstone type looking heart, but it might be plastic for all I know. And then the bottom rhinestone does dangle. Abby's in for 3. I'm not going to run it for very long. It's going once. Going twice. I can't even see what's going on, but super sweet. Little angel heart. And last call.
Awesome on a denim jacket. That's my phrase.
That's sweet. It's a sweet little pin, isn't it?
Yeah.
Super sweet. Oops. Don't drop it. I did. There it is. Thank you. It's only just barely 2 inches. Super sweet. If you like to be a little more subtle, or if you like to do the scatter look, like what Cathy does. It's cute. Okay. I think Jocelyn's there. Okay. So Abby, I've got you for that one. And here's the other one. Aha. I really want to do this one too, real quick. There we go. Little mushrooms. Yes. It starts at 4.
Oh my gosh.
The back of it is gold tone. It's got a little pearl. Then it's enameled.
Oh my gosh.
My childhood is coming back to me.
And it's a little pin.
It's a little pin. It barely fits on here. Yeah, it's a pin. You guys, gold tone on the
I was
back,
waiting for that.
all enamel. Okay. That's so cute. Whoa.
Oh gosh.
So, going once. Trying to get it to focus, you guys, so bear with me with the in and out. Going twice. They even put the little pleats in the gold tone underneath the hood of it. There's a little green on the bottom and a pearl. And last call. Super cute. Write these down. Then I'm going to do a giveaway. We can all go over to mushroom and wing heart. I think Abby was the wing heart and Kate's for the mushroom. So let me back up real quick and make sure I get this. Oh, Abby is 5 for the heart. Okay. All right. I'm going to do a giveaway, and then you guys come join me over on Whatnot. Let me see what I want to give away. Oh my gosh. I'm not prepared enough. All right, you guys, I'm going to pick something, but go ahead and pick a number, one of you girls, Cathy, from 1 to 80. You guys enter one time. Just enter a number between 1 and 80 one time, okay? So I know one of the things will be this little cheesy but cute. Use it for Valentine's or whenever. Just a plastic little frame that says love. So let me find something good to add to it, because that can't be all, right? So I'll add something to it. I'll add something cute to it. Oh, I know what I can do. I can give you a sneak peek to the ephemera that I guess will have to be in the next sale. I'm not selling it by the whole box, you guys. I'm going to sell it. I have never find this kind of stuff. The box is a little crazy, but I never. It's so full, and there seems to be about, oh my gosh, there seems to be about 6 different styles of these cards and envelopes. I'm dying. This one's at the typewriter. This is what I wanted to do tonight, but we did. Oh my gosh, that one's at the typewriter. Oh my gosh, and look at this one. You guys, next sale, I'm going to sell these individually. I never find this kind of stuff, but I'll stick in a couple of those, okay, with it. Oh, look at this one. They're little cards and envelopes. I'm pretty sure they're blank inside, but look, they spared no expense. They put something on the inside too. Oh. It's, and then it's a bigger piece. You can open it up again. Oh my gosh. I was so excited. So that's 4. Oh, here's a. Stop.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, stop. Dang.
Those are ridiculous.
Design. This one, she's got a dog. She's got 2 doggies with her.
I would frame these. They're too cute.
And it would actually fit in that. Well, it's the wrong way. You guys, I'm still hitting these different designs.
Oh my God.
So you guys look forward to these. Okay, we're going to sell them individually. Oh, stop. Okay, this is what, so far I think this is the best. I'm going to put this in with this for the free gift, you guys. Because that's going to be a favorite. There's a couple more in there.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. The little envelope, which the envelopes, this is vintage, so the envelopes are not great, but let's open it. Oh my gosh. Will you stop? I don't know why. I just don't find this kind of stuff around here. Then it opens up, and maybe one of you, Cathy or Kate, or one of you in the chat will know this brand because I don't. Again, let me get it. This is something I don't get to run. I don't have the luxury of finding very often. Darn it, there it is.
An artistic card.
I
feel like I've seen that before.
Where does it say it's made? USA, right?
USA, yep.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Too much. So this one I'll put with a frame, although it won't work. Okay. Oh, hi. Hey there, girl. Decade Alchemy, I'm saying hi to. Thank you, love. Yeah, this is kind of your jam, isn't it? This kind of vintage stuff. She loves her vintage clothes. All right, you guys. I know. Next sale, I promise. We'll do those first. Oh my gosh. I really wanted to do that tonight. Okay, so Cathy, what'd you pick? Did anybody hit it?
I picked 39.
39. So whoever comes closest without going over, this is free to you. And I'm paying shipping and everything. Don't worry about nothing. What'd you say, 35?
39.
39.
Yep.
Okay, I think I see a 36. I see a 37. You guys, I think I see a 37. Right there. Anybody disagree that that's our winner?
I love her picture.
I know you do. I know you do. Oh, that was fun. Okay. So, this is going out. So send me your information because I don't think we've worked together before. And thank you for being here. Adorable. Okay, you guys. Real quick, do you guys let's all three come in. What do you have coming up, Cathy?
Still not quite sure. I'm so sorry. It's an energy level thing sometimes. I'm not quite sure if I'm having my 3 o'clock sale tomorrow. Excuse me. Tickle in my throat. But I do have sales Thursdays at 3 usually. And then I'm in the talks with having some live sales with some other YouTubers coming up. I haven't quite announced them yet because we haven't nailed down a date yet, but that's coming too.
And Kate, every day, 10 o'clock, right?
Every day, 10 a.m.
Oh, 10 a.m. my time, 8.
No, it's 10 a.m. Eastern
time. 9 Central, 8 Mountain, 7 Pacific. You guys, if you want to catch Kate's stuff, because by the time we see her video, most likely she's already got it on Etsy. And you snooze, you lose. I just learned the hard way today. And then every once in a while, Kate, at night, you'll do a unboxing, right?
Yeah. So I'm trying to get a couple new videos that I haven't done coming in this month, later in the month, maybe a Valentine's Day card collection or house tour. I know I promised a house tour. It's crazy.
We want a house tour of your new digs. And we want to know the mystery person. We're probably not going to let you off the hook on that. Too easy. All right, you guys, I've already got Whatnot pulled up on my phone. That was fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you again.
I hope to see some of you over at Jocelyn's Whatnot.
Yeah, they're fun. Go to her sale too.
Okay, ending broadcast. Appreciate you guys so much.
Bye, guys.